cowboy boots for dress boots? Let's find out. Okay, this kind of came about. I was watching Jeremiah Craig. If you ever watched, he makes pretty good videos, and he done a video on this I think a couple of years ago. He used cowboy boots, for like dress boots, for like dressy occasions. And the short answer is yes, you can. The long answer is what kind of cowboy boots would you use? So I got several examples here, so let's get into it. Okay, so first of all, I would not use this for a dressy occasion. The reason is, as you can see, these things are dirty. They're beat up pretty bad, and this is not really a dressy sole. This is for like work and stuff. So yeah, as you can see, this is what I use when I'm mowing the yard, doing work outside, working on my mowers on my truck or something, mechanical work, stuff like that. So this is strictly for work purposes. Now I did used to wear these as my wear boots until I got this other pair. I'll show you in just a second. But definitely we will not use this as a dress boot. Now this one here you could use as a dress boot, but this one I would not use as a dress boot though, due to the fact it's dirty and it's pretty wore out in here, as you can see. Now this sole is a good dress sole, which is what this is actually called. But as you can see, I wear these things pretty hard, as you can tell. This is my everyday wear boot. My damn post here I just showed you a second ago, and these I both got when I was in my 10th grade year of high school. And I had them other ones first, and then my second half I got these when I went to the right around 1 year up in Pigeon Forge. I got these at Stages West, and but these are pretty good boots though, and they've lasted a while. But due to the fact of how dirty these are and how heavy I wear these, I wouldn't use these as a dress boot. Now this boot right here, I would use a dress boot. That's actually what I use this for. That's why I put brown shoe polish on it, made it real shiny, because it had kind of a rough finish. And I thought, since I'm probably gonna use it as a dress boot, I'll put some brown shoe polish on here. And I did, and as you see, it made it really shiny. And now this is a good dress boot for. You see, this has a rubber sole, which I explained in the review. This is good for when it's raining and just pouring down rain when I can't wear exotic or leather soles. So this is a good alternative. So because rubber soles give you a lot better traction when it's raining, because the leather soles make you fall and hurt yourself, which, believe me, I've done that before. It's not fun by any means. But yeah, so you could use this as a dress boot. This is probably wouldn't be my first pick though, because probably because the rubber sole and just it's not as dressy looking as two of my other pairs here. But this is just what I call my dress boot alternative for rainy, nasty weather. But very comfortable. I mean, these are actually really comfortable to wear. But I haven't worn these in a while. I might have to break these out again. But okay. Now this boot right here, you could definitely use as a dress boot. Now this is my first black pair of cowboy boots, and these were actually, I didn't actually buy these. These were actually just given to me by a friend of mine in high school, which I still talk to some. But you see, I mean, now this sole is not leather. This is like some kind of, I don't know what this is made out of, but I could technically wear these when it's raining, but I'd rather not. So, I put some black shoe polish on these too, and see, make these really nice and shiny. And I usually put shoe polish on my my dressier boots, because there's no point in putting it on my work boots. It's just wasting shoe polish. But see, it's got there was foam on this part of the sole right here, but for some reason when I wore these for a long time trying to break them in because it was a little hard to break in because they were used, and that foam part right there kind of wore off the sole. But there's still foam up in here, but it just wore off the heel right there. But these soles were originally brown, as you can see, which to me they don't look right on a black cowboy boot. Would you ever have to get these resoled? I'll probably get leather and stacked heel and everything. These were actually coming apart, the sole was, but they glued them together. Yeah, this is a good dress boot for, like, if you're wearing khakis. Black boots look really good with khakis. These are good for, like, if you have to wear all black, like you're at a funeral or something, which funerals are not fun to go to. They're very depressing, but sometimes you have to wear all black. Used to, that's all you could wear was all black, but nowadays they're a little more lax. You don't have to wear all black anymore, but it depends. Sometimes they wear fire too, and these, are good for that because they're black. And if you're somebody like me that just hates having to wear dress shoes, this is a pretty good alternative. To kind of get out of that, because that's why I have dress boots, because I don't like dress shoes. They're, first of all, I can't hardly tie them. I've been saying, well, they're uncomfortable, and but dress shoes are horribly uncomfortable. I don't know why that is, but they're bad. You would think that this would be, but it's actually not that bad, believe it or not. Cowboy boots ain't actually very uncomfortable, especially if you like me, you're just used to it, I guess. I had a pair of black boots when I was younger. I looked kind of like this, but I have no idea what happened to those things. I think I put them on eBay one time because I think I outgrew them, and I couldn't wear them anymore, so I put them on eBay and got some money out of them. I think that's what happened, but pretty good for alternative things. We're all black and stuff like that. So now another good dress boot I got here is my Tony Thomas, and this is my first traditional cowboy boot. These were my daddy's, and he passed it down to me because he can't hardly wear this style of cowboy boot anymore because it hurt his back, and because heel like that keep your back up in a bad bind. So he has to wear like these with the roper style heel, which he has the same pair. Both got the same pair of boots when he went to the road by that time. He uses his for dressier stuff, and I use mine for my regular boots. But this is one of my first traditional dressy pair of cowboy boots, and as you can see, they're pretty good in both ends, but they still look pretty good. And this is, unlike my black boots, this has a actual leather sole and a stacked leather heel. And these also have a traditional leather insole in here. As you can see. But also there's brass nails on these, and there's actually the original heel piece that's put on that. As you can see, I've kind of worn it a little bit, but it's an original heel. So that's another cool thing about these. And one thing I like about cowboy boots too is you can make cowboy boots last for a long time. Tennis shoes will not last near this long. And the good thing about cowboy boots too is you can extend their life. By you get a half sole or a whole sole, new heels put on. So that extends their life too. And I believe this is actually the original outsole too. And depending on how much you wear them too, it depends how often you have to get them resoled. Like I said, these don't get worn as much as my flag boots, my work boots over there, so that's why they had to get a resole on these. Which I have to get a resole. I'll probably go with a half sole first. It's a lot cheaper because all this down here is still okay. But this is still okay for now. But hopefully I won't have to get a half sole anytime soon. But this is textured bull shoulder, which makes it look a little bit more nicer than just a smooth leather. And I also put shoe polish on these, which made them look kind of shiny. This has a black shaft too, and overall, very good dress boot. This is what I use for dress boots, like for a very long time. It's my main dress boot, and that is until I got these right here. My exotic leather cowboy snakeskin boots, which these have leather sole, leather insole, and I think it's actually stacked leather heel too. I can't tell, but it could be a heel block. But you can kind of see the lines in it right there, so I think it is a stacked leather heel, which makes it good. Stacked leather heel will last a lot longer than than fake blocks, leather ward, those cheap stuff they try to get around you, which they charge you more and save them money. But as you can see, these don't have very much wear on them at all. I don't wear these very often because these are very nice and I don't want them to get wore out. And so you see, it's still practically brand new. I got a little bit of wear right here because that's where I kind of stepped the most. But this up here is still nice, and you got this up here that still looks pretty good. This other one over here, it's got less wear on the top, and because this one's still actually really smooth right here. I think this one I step on. I guess I kind of lean more on one foot than the other, so this one is a little bit more wear, I think. But you can see this is genuine snakeskin too, and now this is a square toe boot. I would have rather gotten a pointed one probably, but these were cheaper. That's why I went with these. And these are actually pretty comfortable, even though it's an all leather insole. And this has like a piece of leather over the actual insole itself. I don't know why they put them that way. This other one though, it's kind of hard for me to get the boot on and off from my other foot over here because for some reason the leather is kind of peeled up a little bit, and then when you go take the boot off, it catches on the bottom of your foot and it peels it up. So I don't know. I have to try to fix that somehow. That's kind of annoying, but I don't have to put like Dr. Scholl's in these. So it's a perfect dress boot in my opinion. Okay, so I'm going to show you how they look. Starting with Justin's here. Okay, so there's the Justin's, as you can see. Let me move my camera back a little bit. Okay, and so you don't look too bad. Which it's actually raining outside right now, so if I was to go out some kind of dressies, something, I'd probably wear these right now. But the only time I really wear my pants over my boots like this is for dressy stuff. I'm not want to wear like my everyday wear boots and stuff. I usually don't wear them this way, just because I like to strap some of those and I like to show it off. But for dressing occasions, it's just the way to go, I guess. So okay, so here is my black boots, as you can see. Now, normally I don't wear these with black jeans because especially if I'm wearing like my jacket or my vest, And the black boots, black jeans, black shirt, black jacket, that's too much black. I ain't one to wear all black, so so usually I wear these with khakis and stuff, or sometimes I wear them with blue jeans. But as you can see, look pretty good though. Like if you had to go to a funeral somewhere, like all black dress pants and stuff like that, these would work perfect for that. Okay, so here is the Tony Llamas, and which these to me look a little bit better with black because it kind of breaks it up a little bit, gives it a little contrast. But turn my camera a little bit. Okay, there we I said, it kind of breaks the contrast up a little bit. But you can see it looks pretty good for like a dressy thing. I used to wear these as my main dress boots till I got my snakeskin with. I'll show you that in just a second. But got lost my balance there. But, so pretty nice looking, and I like the traditional pointed toe too. That's why. The only thing about my snakeskin boots is I wish I could have got a pointed toe, because I like the traditional pointed better, like I said. But square toe still looks nice though. So I mean, I'm not complaining too much. Okay, so here are my snakeskin boots, and as you can see, black and snakeskin just go together. They look really good. And there's a lot of times with these I do wear my black knees, like I said, just because black and snakeskin just really matches. It makes your snakeskin stand out. And these two, the boot cut ain't as wide as my boot, so it don't cover as much of the boot, so it don't look as it looks a little bit better. But you can see pretty nice looking. These probably received at least the amount of foot time as all my boots, because these are so nice. I don't want to get them all wore out and stuff like that. So this video, give me a thumbs up, it helps me a lot, and don't forget to hit subscribe to that Carol. See you on the next video.